Hey guys, Christine here with Cardamom Vlogs. So I just wanted to give you guys a quick update. I've been reading in the comments, some of you are still having issues. I will say that on my dashboard, it pretty much is the same. I still have that one issue, which is the regular unemployment that's still on my dashboard, as you can see here. So as you can see, it is still basically the same thing. I cannot claim. It's still saying that I have to wait that week. So as you know, the acting secretary, Jennifer Berrier, she made a statement. She's actually came out a few times, I would say, and this is her latest one, her latest video as of yesterday. This was updated. Now, you know that I shared with you guys a video where she said, that they were working on it, this, that, and the other. And I also put an update on the description in the previous video. And if you haven't checked out that video, I'll link it here. But in that video, I just shared with you the update that they had. And then yesterday on Twitter, they had made some updates. And I'm going to show you really quickly. So this is the update that they posted on Twitter. And you can see that they checked, 4 of them that are checked that they have taken, I guess, resolved those issues. And then there's still just the 2 issues that are still, I guess they're still working on it. Now, as you can see on the side of it, it says, updates on PUA program. We are actively working to resolve the outstanding issues and will provide regular updates on the program status. And so you can see it says affected PUA claimants do not need to take any action at this time. And for more information, you can visit the website, which is the uc.pua.gov/COVID-19 pages, right? And they also updated on their website, and that is the one that I had shared with you guys. So in the previous video, you remember I had uploaded 2 videos. One was one of the claimants had came forward saying that he was concerned because he didn't know if he was going to be able to file before the deadline, which is the 29th, right? Now, here's the thing that I'm a little concerned about. So today is the 28th. Tomorrow's the 29th. So the acting secretary had stated that that was no longer going to be a thing. They took away that or whatever. But this would be my concern. I'd be a little concerned because just because they take it away and it's no longer going to exist, right, that you would have to hurry up and try to follow or whatever. I don't know. Because they've yet to solve all the other issues, right? People are still having issues where they can't even get to file to wait that 1 week or whatever. And I don't really know what is, what's going to happen. I guess tomorrow, once I log in or any updates that they give us, we should know more, right? Whether or not that was actually resolved, or they're going to say it was they're going to say that it was resolved, but really it's not, You just never know with them, right? It's like, I don't know. Anyway, so let's take a listen to what she has to say on Action News 4.
The acting Labor and Industry Secretary says online glitches affecting claims for some weeks in January are now fixed. She says the state is working to quickly correct other issues.
The past few weeks have been challenging for unemployment in Pennsylvania, for claimants who are waiting on payments, and for our staff members who are working around the clock to get these programs up and running as fast as they can.
Jennifer Berrier says the states, having had to wait on federal guidance since the extra benefits were approved in Washington late last year, caused delays in payments.
We understand how frustrating it was for claimants to log in thinking that they were going to be able to see options for all 4 weeks and not have them show up. This is not what we wanted to happen, and that's why as soon as we heard about the issue, we began working immediately to correct it.
Many out-of-work Pennsylvanians trying to file for extended pandemic unemployment benefits have been running into problems making their claims.
I can't even imagine what it must feel like, what they're going through, and I am very empathetic to what's going on, and we are working as hard and quickly as we can to resolve these issues.
If you have trouble with your Pandemic Emergency Unemployment Compensation or PEUC claim, let them know by email at uchelp@pa.gov. If you are having trouble with your Pandemic Unemployment Assistance or PUA claim, email them at ucpua@pa.gov.
We realize that people are suffering and we want to help. That is our number one priority.
Bob Mayo, Pittsburgh's Action News 4.
So those of us who have continued to wait on the request for backdate that has been several months, right? I would be really concerned if come tomorrow this issue isn't resolved and then, we do have to in fact request backdate, because who knows how long that's going to take, Okay, so then also there was an issue with the PUA 1099G. I personally have not come across that issue, but I am going to share with you guys. So when you get your PUA 1099G and they ask you, they said that they took care of it, but if they did ask you for the income amount or whatever, that you were supposed to put 0. And then one of the other changes that they have made was if you go down to the left side of your dashboard, you're going to see the latest news and announcements, and you will see that it's numbered 1, 2, 3. So the first number is how to reopen your PUA claim, and it just gives you information on how to do that. Honestly, it's really not that complicated. I think the main issue would be if the system allows you to do it, because you're just supposed to go on and file weekly claims. So you're not supposed to start a new claim, okay? You are supposed to just file weekly claims. And so then if you click on number 2, that is for you to request a back date, okay? And then it just, once you click on that, it will open up the email that you were supposed to send to them. For number 3, that's also information, the PUA concern or issue, okay? So once you click on that, you're gonna see that it says PUA concern or issue, right? And so it says, if you think there is an issue with your PUA 1099G, please fill out the form at, and then you would just click on that link right there, and you would email them and tell them what your discrepancy is with the amount that they put on your 1099. All right, so I'm not gonna go all into the whole update, okay? You guys can see that on the website, or if you are following them on Twitter, they did post that yesterday. And so you can see what the issues that are still outstanding. That's the only thing that I will cover right now. So as you see, issues outstanding. Some claimants are only able to file for the current claim week and are not provided the option of the claim week ending January 2nd, 9th, and the 16th. Some claimants only receive payments for the week of January 23rd, but not January 2nd, 9th, or 16th. Some of these payments were resent to the Treasury and should begin appearing in claimants' accounts soon, but others remain outstanding. Claimants with other questions or concerns about their claims are encouraged to reach out to LNI at ucpua@pua.gov. Okay, so that is just an email. If you want to reach out to them, you can try to attempt to. I don't know how successful you are going to be, quite honestly, but it's worth a try, right? What else do you have to lose, right? Now, on another note, there are some things that I have personally been researching and trying to figure out, because at this point, you guys know, if you have been following me in the comments and you've seen the last video that I uploaded, you know that I'm really concerned about what is going on, especially with the government and stuff. And so I think that it is finally time for us to do something about it. Now, I'm not talking about going out there and protesting and being radical and all that other stuff. So I want to see the best way that we can have them address these issues, because I feel like at this point we are silent, okay? We're not having our voices heard. Yes, some people have been contacting the news media, but the problem is that is the mainstream media, and if you haven't been following what's been going on and you have been living under a rock, you know that the media has been spinning their narrative, okay, more towards the right side. Now, I've stated before, I'm not really for the left or the right side. I am an independent, so meaning that I can think independently for my own self. I might have some values that coincide with the left side or with the right side, and there's really nothing wrong with that. And I don't think people should be alienated for their beliefs and their views. Okay, this is a free country. Last I checked, we were not living in China or any other third world country. So that being said, I don't want to get all into a rant, because let me tell you, I can go on all day, but I don't want to bore you guys, okay? So I'm just curious, guys. I want you to leave in the comments what you think I should cover, anything that you are thinking that maybe you feel you shouldn't ask other people or whatever, because right now we are living in a time where you cannot even voice your opinion. If as soon as you voice your opinion, okay, and if it doesn't go towards that side, it's not leaning more to that side, so you're gonna get your stuff taken down. They are going to delete your Twitter account. They are going to delete maybe your YouTube account, your Facebook account. What's the other thing? They already took Parler off. So, and those of you who haven't really been following along with that, Parler was a company, it was basically an app that was trying to gear more towards freedom of speech. You can say what you wanted to say and you weren't going to be ridiculed or anything like that. They have taken it down. They are fighting to get back on the platform, you know, so that you can see them in the app, but most of you probably are not even aware of that app. But just so you know, this is what has been going on. So when you hear me discussing things like that, it's not that I'm a lunatic, okay? It's because I actually do research and I like to know everything that's going on, because that's the thing. If you're in the dark, let's think about it. If you want to, you know, let me give you a visual. If you're in the dark and you're trying to escape, let's say somebody kidnapped you and you're trying to escape, you don't have any light, you don't know where to go, right? You'd have to start touching and feeling around or whatever. So think about that for a minute. If they're silencing people, they don't want you to see certain videos, they don't want you to hear certain people, then you're in the dark. And all you're going to hear is this information on this side, right? You're not going to get to hear everything about what's going on. And that is what's really concerning me, because that's kind of taking away your rights, you know what I mean? Alright guys, so that is going to do it for this video. If you haven't already, make sure that you subscribe to the channel, click on the bell notifications so that you are notified every time I upload a video. And as always guys, you be safe out there. Bye!